Reinvigorate and truly rejuvenate the way that we sit, that we relax, that we enjoy, that we watch TV, that we snuggle down for family night, that we sit and read a fabulous book, or just sit and relax and watch the kids playing. This is the LaZBoy and this is the Larson. We have so many wonderful things to share with you tonight. Right out of the gate, I need you to know this chair is not available at retail. This is exclusively available here on HSN. It's called the Larson. Really, the technical way to describe it, I suppose, it's one of those specialty anniversary chairs the LaZBoy sometimes do. We managed to convince LaZBoy to bring it to us today and for today only, and it is all pebbled leather. Every single part of this that touches your body is all genuine, soft and supple leather. When I walked into the studio earlier, oh my gosh, the aroma. Even Vince on cameras, he was just taken away by it. He loved it. This one is that beautiful, gorgeous ice color. It's a lighter, brighter, maybe more contemporary color. You're gonna notice, obviously, the silhouette, the style, the profile, which is so perfectly in fitting with so many of our homes. I'll tell you, this is a TEMPURResponse seat here, so it's gonna absolutely conform to your body and have that resilience that we want. Nothing wears better than leather. Now, I'm stood behind the manual version. We have the manual and we have the power. It's important to know that with our savings tonight, you could actually buy the power for less than the price of manual at brick and mortar, which is a huge thing to say. In fact, you're gonna save hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So let me say that again. Tonight, for our today's special, you can buy the power version that you can customize in seemingly infinite numbers of ways for less than the price of manual at retail. It's really exciting. So let me go over the pricing, and then I'll go over the colors, and then I want to introduce you to a VIP guest who is in the studio with me tonight for the first time in nearly 3 years. So in terms of the pricing, the manual, and we broke it down to kind of make it a little bit easier to see, the retail value on the manual is $1,925. Our today's special price is $1,099 and change. Now, obviously, we have FlexPay. So a FlexPay of $219.99 will get this to you. White glove delivery service, in-home delivery included. And get this, we will have this delivered to you within 28 days. So fast. Again, this has been custom made just for you with so many upgrades that we're gonna talk about. Now, that's the manual. Really beautiful chair. This is the recliner that's in the Power XR. The retail value is $2,380. Our today's special price, look at this. Look at $1,599. Unbelievable opportunity. And a flex pay of $319 and change. I will in a little bit tell you about VIP financing, but I want you to know the colors, because in all these options, there's maybe 50 here and 100 there. We certainly expect an early sellout today. This is the ice, available in both manual and power. Next to it is that beautiful navy. Like a good pair of navy jeans or blue jeans. We love that navy. What a great choice. I am most limited, look at that pebbled leather. I am most limited in the navy if that's the color that you want tonight. This is the chestnut. We love the tradition of the chestnut. Always a winner. And then making herself very comfortable in the fabulous gray. And I'm gonna sit down next to our dear friend, Amy Sam, who for over 2 decades, the National Director of Consumer Education. There is nobody that can give you more product knowledge than this lady. It is wonderful to see you.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm back in studio. Hello.
It's been like 3 years, you know that, right?
It has. And Adam and I were talking, I was actually supposed to be here in January, and 3 days before leaving, my husband got COVID. So it was like, okay, sorry.
Well, we're gonna make up for lost time tonight.
We are.
Amy, you are back with a bang. Is it true, and I wanna confirm this for all of our friends out there, this is the only Today Special of the year?
This is the only Today Special of the year, and we decided the best way to kick that off is to have the Larson recliner. This is a recliner that you do not find on LaZBoy.com.
Right.
It is a special design that we have retired at one point, and we bring it back for special occasions. And it's always a special occasion to be at HSN.
Right.
But this is LaZBoy's anniversary month.
Right.
So 96 years this month in business. The originator of the recliner. Now, Adam, if I can, let me tell you what that means.
Please.
recliners, everybody thinks about your legs being up.
Yes.
But with LaZBoy, when you slouch, we call it slouch, but
Yes.
you can recline in the chair without the leg rest being up.
Right.
This is how we got started in 1927. And as you recline, if you're shorter like I am, it fits perfectly. If you have got long legs, like you're over 6 feet tall, watch what happens. As I recline the back, the leg rest comes forward. So this elongates for people with long legs.
Right.
That's why LaZBoy builds recliners that fit 5 feet to over 6 feet
Right.
for the same chair.
And that one silhouette, this silhouette, the Larson, just to give you the very quick backstory as well, we did feature this in around June, July of last year, and it was supposed to be a weekly deal drop. It sold out in record time. So we know, Amy, that our customers love this. I mean, is it the style? Is it the silhouette? Is it the leather?
It's all of it. It's got a style design to it that is situated perfectly for comfort. This is that full headrest. Now everything inside here is blown fiber. This is all blown fiber here, but look what we've done in the design. This is what we call a T design. That T comes up over the armrest, and that's what supports that lower lumbar and the kidneys.
Right.
And that gives you that extra comfort, but every time you recline, you never lose any of that support wherever you're sitting. And that is another thing about LaZBoy. The arms, this is things that people don't even keep in a topic, if you will.
Yes.
We take that cut foam
Yes.
and go all the way to the back.
Right.
Because when you are sitting,
Yep.
your arm moves.
Yes.
And most companies will stop the extra padding here.
Right.
But we take it back because that's where your comfort areas are. And then when you do recline with the LaZBoy recliner, this is an upgrade. This is our arc handle. And it's one of my favorites because we actually designed it with a divot in the front so it fits the tip of the index finger and a single finger operation. Now, Adam, I just heard your ratchet engage. That is an exclusive to LaZBoy. It's a patent. So if you put your leg down on the ground and push off, you will hear clicking, and that means your chair's working. It's a ratchet that locks into place, and it automatically knows what's best for your body size and weight. So this, no matter how I recline, this will always come naturally for me, for my height, body weight, and size. When you close your recliner, you will hear a larger ping, and that is the ratchet. It was locked, so
Yes.
it has to unlock
Yes.
and disengage. And again, that's all exclusive, and those are the patents with LaZBoy.
So there's a couple things that you need to always remember when shopping for a LaZBoy recliner. There is a limited lifetime warranty. They are so proud of that, and we are proud to show that piece of information off, a limited lifetime warranty. We've talked to people over the years who have had their LaZBoy forever, it seems. This is assembled right here in the United States of America. What we know for an absolute fact is whether you go for the manual or the power, you're getting all leather. You're getting the Larson, which is clearly a best-selling style and design. It's so perfectly in fitting and in tune for so many households in America. It works, right? Already out of the gate, we have a couple of early door winners, and that is the navy is selling very well. Producer Jared, which was the second bestseller you mentioned? The gray, it's the gray. Amy, it's the one you're in, the gray.
Yeah.
Should we, okay, there's a couple things. Can we dive a little bit deeper into leather? You are famous for some of your amazing eye-clean fabrics. Why, I mean, we love leather. Why is leather so revered?
Leather is nature's fabric. So that means it is timeless and it is a long wearing. What I like to say is leather wears in, fabric wears out.
Right, I love that.
And if you think about your favorite handbag, your favorite shoes, your favorite belt, it gets softer and has its own comfort wrinkles based on how you've used it and your longevity. The oils in the leather that are natural, the natural aroma that it has, those are all graceful parts of what the natural hide is. And so easy to clean, and we're gonna show you that tonight too.
I want to also share with you dimensions and sizing. We're already getting questions, and obviously if you have a specific question about a certain dimension and you miss it when it's on the screen, you can call us. One of our talented team members will be able to give you all the information that you desire or anything that you need to make sure it's going to fit into your home. Weighing around about 98 pounds. I want to go into, and that was the power, by the way, I want to quickly dive into this in-home delivery, because we're saying, Amy, that delivery within 28 days, which is nothing from essentially a custom-made chair, right?
That's right, and that's what you get when you purchase this from HSN. It's a custom leather. This is exclusive to HSN. It is a custom finish on the side with the arc handle. It's a custom finish on the base with coffee, and the customization of the TEMPURResponse foam.
Right.
So you're getting a custom ordered item that we picked all the top selling features for, and HSN wanted that as well. And we deliver it to your home. Adam, we're back to white glove.
Yes.
You know, it was at one point we were threshold only.
Yes.
Now we're back to white glove.
Which is wonderful.
And that means that we call and we make the appointment with you. It's still an appointment, and then we put this wherever you want it in your home. Now, if somebody at the house has a virus, and there's many viruses going around, and they're not comfortable with somebody being in home, that's okay. You can opt for threshold as well.
Fabulous. So again, you're in control. One of the questions we get asked regularly is, what if I get it and I don't love it? Well, then you call us and we'll organize for the return, and you get a refund of the purchase price. Let's dive into, again, showing off the resilience of leather. And also, we're going to go and sit ourselves in some of the power versions, because, Amy, I mean, the manual is wonderful, but considering tonight you can buy power for less than the price of manual at retail, maybe tonight's the night you splurge on this, right?
You know, how many of us have power in our cars?
Right.
And I'm here in town and I rented a car and there's no power, and it's like, what wait a minute, what do you do, right? You have to remember what you do, because power has so many exclusivities. Now, this is the LaZBoy Power Hand Wand. And I want you all to know that this is an exclusive design by the LaZBoy engineers. You will not find this hand wand anywhere else. It is wireless, it's magnetic, so it fits right into the cradle by magnet, and the hand wand itself has lots of features. So the very top of the hand wand, this is the home button. So no matter what reclining position you're in, you hit the home button and it brings you back to an upright, seated, and rocking position. Right. Then, just like your car, if you have more than one user or more than one driver, you can choose your most favorite position, lock it in. So number one, I'm going to go ahead and recline my chair, raise that leg rest just a little bit. Okay. So if I'm user number one in the home, if I press 1, you hear the beep.
It beeped, right.
Right? If I was user number 2 and you press the beep, there's 2. Okay. So you know it's number 1 and you know it's number 2. And then again, when you hit the home button, it brings you back to an upright, seated, and rocking position. Each one of the layers below actually has a highlight of what you're using. So this is a highlight showing you that it reclines the back. And I can stop and start with single touches. And again, look at the front of the chair. It's moving forward as I recline. The second one is your infinite reclining leg rest. Now, I can also hold those down together and go to a full recline. And then once I'm reclined and I'm having that nap and I'm ready to sit up and talk, here's your headrest. Look, I didn't move. The headrest is coming to me. It will raise up to 55 degrees. And then if you want more lumbar support, we have a 4th motor that increases the lumbar support. And again, anywhere you sit and touch, it's like, okay, can I just take a nap now? Because it's incredible.
You're enveloped in this pure luxury, but it's so comfortable, because it's yours. You can customize this the way you want it to be, with support where you need it to be. So you can luxuriate and you can lounge and you can watch and you can enjoy and you can have a conversation with a loved one. You know, we talk all the time, and if I may for just a second, you know, whenever we do LaZBoy, I always like to run over to wherever there's a sofa. So I'm going to run over right now. You know, we all have sofas at home, right? But for so many of us, Amy, we have a sofa and we sit down, right? And it's okay, I mean, it's nice, but if I want to put my legs up, I can't put it on this table.
That's right.
And then if I wanted to have a nap, I mean, if I try and put my head back, there's nothing to stop me, right?
That's right.
Why would, we have one life to live. Why would you choose to, you know, relax in something like that when you could relax in something like this, right?
I agree. Well, you know, of course I'm going to agree because I've been with the company 26 years. And I wouldn't have this kind of longevity with the company if I didn't have that true heart and believe in how LaZBoy is created and what our motto of live life and comfortably is. You know, we're made in the United States and have been since 1927.
Amazing.
Our headquarters, our world headquarters, is still located in Monroe, Michigan.
Wow.
We have plants across the United States and distribution centers across the United States. We cut our own metal parts. Not many companies will do that. Look at the size and the testing that we do of our wood. This is foam. This is what it looks like when it comes off a truck, but we precision cut every piece. So when you purchase your Larson recliner tonight, you know that the foam that we've cut has been actually designed for this chair, not generic. The Dacron that's inside the loft in the back, we don't tumble once, we tumble 3 times. And then we test everything. We test our fabrics, we test our leathers, we test our TEMPURResponse seat cushions that we're going to talk about, and we test our frames to 100,000 cycles.
Wow.
100,000 is like years and years of life of furniture. That's why, Adam, we are able to give you a limited lifetime warranty. That is lifetime on your parts, lifetime on your mechanism, lifetime on the frame. All the other details are on hsn.com and LaZBoy, and you will see we've done it. We've tested it.
Yes.
You can understand that this is heirloom furniture and you will pass it down.
It is, again, something that you have seemingly forever and you enjoy again and again and again. Every single day you fall deeper in love with your LaZBoy. There is no other brand that comes close. There is no other legacy, iconic brand that even has any kind of touch on what LaZBoy has been able to achieve over these past 96 years. It really is remarkable. I want you to try one. I know that you'll love it, and I know sometimes it can be hard to buy furniture these days with the long wait times and trying to decide what upgrade should you choose. You know, Amy and the team have selected all these upgrades for us, and we're gonna make sure that you have your brand new LaZBoy within 28 days, which is nothing. You're gonna be in your home so happy. Okay, this is what we'll do. I'm gonna do pricing. And then we're gonna go back to Amy to go over some further testing. We're gonna do live in the studio. And then I'm gonna go over colors. Here are the 2 choices. Manual. This is the manual. Retail value on manual is $1,925. Our today's special price is $1,099. It's a massive savings, nearly $900 off. Obviously, FlexPay $219.99 on any credit or debit card. Incidentally, if you have an HSN credit card, we are doing VIP financing, and that brings the price down to $61 and change. Now, ever since we've been sat on the power version is now outselling the manual, especially because today you can buy the power for less than the price of the manual at retail, saving you hundreds of dollars. The normal retail value is just shy of $2,400. Our today's special is $1,599. That's a flex pay of $319 and change, and VIP financing of $88. So really wonderful ways to be able to shop tonight. As we kind of already get into halfway through the presentation, please know this is the only today's special of the year. It is the only chance to get it. I know that's kind of shocking because we're only in early March, but this is the biggest value of the entire year, and it just so happens to be on a custom-made recliner that you cannot buy at retail, and it's all leather. This isn't faux. This is genuine, pebbled, I mean breathtaking luxury, highest quality, premium quality leather. So if you are somebody that's been waiting for the leather to return, and you can see that beautiful quality there, this is your moment in time to pounce. So as we start diving into quality, this seat cushion is of the highest quality, right, Amy?
It is. This is TEMPURResponse memory foam. Now, we all know who Tempur-Pedic is, and we know who HSN is, and we know who LaZBoy is. It took the Tempur-Pedic scientists and LaZBoy engineers over 3 years to get the right formula to have a Tempur seating, what we call TEMPURResponse seating for a chair. This is the first and the only Tempur-Pedic type of seating that you're so used to in the home. Now, this is regular seating. Okay. And I want everyone to know this is what you're getting. You're getting a 2-layer seat. This is LaZBoy's high resiliency foam, right? Very respondent. But this is Tempur, and you're going to be very surprised.
Oh my gosh.
Now it just stops.
It did.
But what happens is as your body heat and body pressure begin to sit in the chair, look how I can push. This is a cue ball, so you know the weight of it.
Yes.
I can push the cue ball way down inside. Look at the surrounding area. This is what Tempur-Pedic does. It conforms around you. When you get up, look at the small divot.
Bounces right back.
Finally clears, and that's the memory portion of it. So this is what you're going to be sitting on. It is temperature sensitive. That means if it's still cold wherever you live and it's been in the truck for delivery, it will feel firm when you first get it.
Yes.
Your room temperature and your body temperature will become the temperature of the chair, right? And the same thing with if you're in a warm area of the country. Florida's a warm area of the country. You've already had some 90-degree days, I think.
Indeed.
This will feel a little soft at first, but your air conditioning will help to regulate it. So this is what's so cool about TEMPURResponse is that it takes on the environment, which is also what leather does. A lot of people think that leather, I'm not going to have it. I live in a warm country area. It's going to be too hot. Leather is an active, breathing part of life. And so it also takes on the temperature. If it's cool, this will stay cool. If it's warm, this will be warm.
Which again is some of the wonderful benefits of having a leather, all genuine, all real, all premium pebbled leather chair. Our producer Jared's saying, let's quickly do colors. Jared, could you just repeat what you said? Which are the 2 best sellers now? And Amy, I'll be right back.
Fine.
Okay, this color. This is now in the lead, chestnut. Chestnut is in the lead. So if you like that chestnut that I've been sat in, this is a really big call to action. Again, I always, whenever we launch today's specials, I think there's always this assumption that we have 25,000 recliners waiting to be ordered. We don't. We have like 70 here and 40 here and 120 here. There's hardly any. In fact, they are already anticipating that we will not have an airing this afternoon and this evening, and that this will be a very early sellout. So for us tonight, if you're still with us, you're not too tired, if you see the one you like, please place your order. So there is the chestnut that we love. There is the gray that Amy was sat on earlier in the show, which we also adore. The navy, very, very limited. Not the best seller at the moment, but the most limited of all the options is that beautiful navy. In the words of our producer, it really is a very handsome, handsome color. It is, and it's gonna go, obviously, in any home, just like those blue jeans go with absolutely everything. Then we have the ice. If you're looking for that lighter, brighter color, Amy, I think this is that nice alternative rather than, let's say, pure white leather recliner. This seems to be the perfect option.
It's a lovely cream color tone, and I'm getting ready to show, Adam, when you're ready, we're gonna show what leather does as far as how easy it is to clean, and I'm going to use that color.
Let's do it. This is that ice if you do want the ice manual, or in, of course, the Power XR. Only chance this year to get it. And just so you know, to Amy's point, you can't go into a brick and mortar store and say, hey, I saw this, it was called the Larson, can I order it? We can't do that, right, Amy?
No, you can order it, and you certainly can't get it in this leather, and you can't get it in these colors.
This discount as well.
That's right, that's right. So this is your ice color tone. Please recline.
Thank you.
I want you to get nice and comfortable.
Thank you. I was waiting for that. I'm going straight up.
I'm gonna do something that you might not normally do in your home.
Okay.
Okay, and I can see that we've got a little lid here that didn't get taken off, so you're gonna have to bear with me for just a quick second
It's a
here.
fresh bottle of ketchup.
It is a truly fresh bottle of ketchup, right? But you wouldn't normally just, you might have pizza night in your family room, right?
Yep.
You might have hamburgers and hot dogs, but are you ever gonna just take the ketchup and squirt it on
Never.
the furniture? Well, no, and of course, what would we do? We would panic and run to the kitchen or grab something. Well, this is how easy it is to clean up leather.
Right.
Take a look, right? I'm just gonna toss this in a little can here, and you know, ketchup has sugars in it, so you want to clean that sugar off. I'm just using your regular kitchen sponge. That's all it takes. It's done. There's no staining on there.
Yeah.
Take another towel just to dry it. It's not like fabric. You don't have to wait for it to air dry, but you know our iClean, it dries on contact anyway. It's done. That's how easy it is. So yes, you can have ivory furniture in your home, and you can have leather. It is family friendly. It is pet friendly. Weather, again, wears in, it doesn't wear out. This is me, I'm scratching, I'm not doing it lightly, and you don't see anything on the surface. These are the things that you can do. You get to live family living in your furniture.
We know, I mean, I love that Amy shows that, because again, it just gives us that extra peace of mind that we know ultimately this is going to stand the test of time. But the joy of having a real leather recliner, the touch, the feel, the comfort, the smell, there is nothing finer, there is nothing greater. We are, as they say, living our best life. You cannot sit and watch television and be more comfortable than you are in a LaZBoy. You cannot sit there on Christmas morning and watch the children unwrap the presents and be more comfortable than in a LaZBoy. When you think about the moments and the memories that are made in this chair, when you sit down with your granddaughter and you're reading her favorite book time and time and time again, and there is enough space, I promise you, there's plenty of space for two here. This is your favorite recliner. It becomes so much more than just a piece of furniture. What we are offering tonight is so much more than just another day. This is the best price of the whole year while quantities last. This will not be a today's special next week or next month or next season. This day in March, and I believe it's the, is it the 12th of March? 12th of March. On the 12th of March 2023, that was the day that we had the Today's Special. You'll see some great LaZBoy offers, but none will be as strong, perhaps as compelling as this is. Now, Amy and I have been working way too hard this whole hour so far, so we're going to take a quick time out. Just before we do, I want to remind you it is HP month on HSN, and that's something else maybe you'll be doing, is sat reclining and maybe doing some work or Zoom calls with your new HP laptop. Maybe you need a new printer. We are doing 5 flex pay and special pricing on HP all month long. So not only is this the best time to buy your new LaZBoy, it's also the best time to buy an HP product. I want you to get yours because I know you'll love it every single day. More from Amy and I and LaZBoy right after this. Stay with us.
It's time to lose those layers and get a jump start on spring.
HSN is welcoming the season with an entire day dedicated to brightening your home.
Spruce up inside with decor that will refresh your entire space.
And get everything you need for outside to get your garden into full bloom.
It's time to pack away the old.
And make room for new must-haves you'll love.
Don't miss our spring home and garden event all day Friday on HSN and hsn.com.
The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you.
Food is my obsession.
Cooking is my life.
At hsn.com, discover online cooking demonstrations to help you spice it up in the kitchen.
Who wouldn't love you for that?
Explore, watch, and shop all of our top chefs at hsn.com.
You're watching HSN. Tonight we are celebrating the amazing LaZBoy brand since 1927. Nobody makes recliners quite like a LaZBoy. During that quick break, we did get an update, and it is official. We are now down to fewer than 90 left in the Navy. Fewer than 90 for the entire country. So if you're watching us tonight, you're saying, I think I want the Navy. I do like the Navy. That's going to go in my home, in my place, in my space. You got to order this one tonight because it's going to be very, very quickly sold out by the early hours. The other news that's coming through is the ice has broken the mold. Tonight, the ice is blazing a trail. So if you want that lighter color, this is the one for you. I mean, just look at that leather. I can't stop touching the leather, and I wish you were here to do the same thing, because if you could feel the quality of this pebbled leather, you just go crazy. Chestnut is rivaling the ice. So if you want that traditional, beautiful, gorgeous chestnut brown, that is available tonight, but America has fallen once again in love with it. And then, of course, we have that gray, that restoration-y feel. Gray continues to be such a massive trend, obviously, in the home. So if you're looking for the gray, this is certainly something you might want to go for. Do the FlexPay. FlexPay makes shopping much easier. You can break the price over 5 months. So you can get home the manual for as little as $219, the power for as little as $319. Remember, if you do want to get the power tonight, you can buy the power for less than the price of manual at retail, which is a huge deal. I mean, Amy, when you take the biggest name brand with the biggest reputation, you throw in genuine pebbled leather, the Larson silhouette, how could you fail? You just can't. It's a winner.
It is a winner, and when we have this chair on HSN, this beautiful recliner, it sells out. Everybody knows this Larson recliner. It was a staple for LaZBoy for so many years, and to know that it's back, those who had it or know somebody who had it, they want it.
Right.
Yeah.
And now's your time to get it. Remember, you cannot go into the brick and mortar store and ask for this silhouette. It does not exist. This style does not exist in terms of you being able to shop for it. We've had it custom made for you tonight, and we'll get delivery to you within 28 days. All right, Amy, what next?
I want you to use your hand wand.
Okay. Oh, well, it's gone.
Well, where is it?
Did I lose it?
Push that button in the very front. This is a magnetic cradle. So there's a button all the way to the front.
There.
Push that.
Oh, it's beeping.
Oh, I've got it.
You were hiding it, Amy. Oh my gosh.
I've got it. So now I can press any button and it turns it off. So this is your find your remote feature, find your hand wand feature, if you will. Now the other thing that's really fun is I get to have a little fun with Adam. So I can start testing the buttons on his recliner. Imagine you've got a little one at home. Adam knows I have a granddaughter. We call her Sticky Fingers because things just happen to disappear in the house, right? Well, if she starts playing with all the buttons on Pop's chair, he can lock the remote. And there's another feature on the side there. So that was your find your remote. Let me turn that one off.
I think I locked it.
Okay. Now you've locked it. Now I can't use any of the buttons because you've locked it from the chair. As soon as you slide it back, that's available to use again, and then I can press the home button and bring you back to a seated rocking position, which is really cool. Now that fits in your cradle, and again, it's a magnetic cradle. Your hand wand is actually wired to your recliner. So if you buy a pair of these for your home, which I know a lot of people enjoy doing, like home theater, or instead of a love seat, for instance, right? My remote won't work on your chair and yours won't work on mine. They're specifically programmed for your recliner, which is really cool. On the back, you do have the batteries. So if your batteries get used up, which is going to be rare because you're not going to use them all the time, right? They replace very easily. And the same thing with the recliner itself. I'm going to bring myself back to a seated upright position. In the back of the chair is the power connection. And our power boxes, I'm going to grab this real quick. This is over 8 feet of cord. I don't know if you can see, but this is your power box. It is also a surge box, and you know it's working when you have the green light. Underneath, is a box for an area for 2 9-volt batteries.
Okay.
Have your batteries ready when you get your chair delivered. You're gonna put your 2 9-volts in there, close the battery box up, and if you ever lose power,
Yes.
whether it's winter or summertime, the batteries take over and bring you back to a seated position.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And you can also purchase additional battery packs as well. If you'd like to get them, they are available. Details on the side of the screen. That's for the power version, don't forget. We also have the manual version that's available tonight. As we're speaking, there's a few things happening. The Navy has now fallen to under 70 left before sellout. So in the Navy, we have 70 left before sellout. So things are busy tonight. You know, I love spending time with Amy. I love talking about LaZBoy. This is so easy. How can you say no to this? More than any sofa or any regular chair, let's not go for style over substance. Let's get style and substance. That's what you get with LaZBoy, style and substance. This is the most comfortable way to sit, relax, to read, to nap, to snooze, to watch, to enjoy, to relax. You've got to get a LaZBoy. And if you're gonna get one, you would get one today, because I can save you a fortune. And I can get you genuine leather, real genuine pebbled leather. That's all that's touching your body. That's gonna last you with that limited lifetime warranty. Obviously with FlexPay on any major debit or credit card, it's just a breeze to shop for. And once again, to reiterate, the joy that we have, and Amy and I were discussing this behind the scenes, to once again tell you that in that price, white glove delivery service, Amy, is included.
I know, and we're so excited to have that back. You've asked for it, and the seasons allowed us to be able to do that again, right? So we're gonna call you in about 7 to 10 days and make an appointment. On your delivery date, we will call 30 minutes out to let you know you're on the way. And from there, once we arrive, you tell us where you want your chair to go. So you saw an example here. We'll take it upstairs to the master suite, or we'll take it downstairs to the family room, or on the main level, front room, back room. And then we take away all the packaging. That's what's really important. You know, when we were doing threshold delivery, you had to bring it inside.
Right.
You had to take care of all the cartoning.
Right.
You had to have a friend help you put it together.
Right.
We're gonna do all of that for you. And all you have to do is start using your remote and relaxing in your recliner, or use your manual handle, sit down and just start relaxing. Let us take care of the rest of it.
Well, for the first time in 3 years that we have the amazing Amy, who, let me tell you, is the foremost authority on LaZBoy recliners in America today. With nearly 30 years at this amazing company, this lady is truly the person to tell you all the information that we need to know to make a great decision. Here's the information I can share with you, is that in this chestnut brown, we are now about to also fall under 100 left. The navy was 65, 66, 67 left. In the chestnut brown, we're about to fall under 100. This is an urgent call to action. Look, we were discussing behind the scenes, and a couple things were gonna happen tonight. The minute I said that it's the only Today special of the year, that was gonna create a compelling story, because for all of us that are bargain hunters, whether we're buying, you know, a lipstick or a LaZBoy, whatever it may be, you want the best price. This is the best price of the whole year. For those that demand leather, real leather, genuine leather, you wanted the leather LaZBoy, this is it, we got it. And for those that want the perfect recliner, this is the Larson that is not available at retail. We've had this custom made for you with the LaZBoy company. So with that being said, here's the one thing I absolutely know, is that the 10 o'clock presentation tonight, based upon sales, is canceled already. Now, how much earlier in the day the shows start getting changed, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that for the launch tonight, everybody is saying, yes, I want to get one. I've always wanted one. Now's my time. I mean, Amy, you've been witness to more of it than I have. I mean, the time I've spent with you on the air, the phone calls that we get, let's talk about that.
You know, we have men and women who work for LaZBoy in our plants that have been there 20, 30, 40 years. I've met one person who would have been there almost 50 years.
That's
it was
remarkable.
such an honor to speak to him. I'm just as honored when you call and tell us that you've had your chair for 15 years, 25 years, 30 years. Do you remember the story of the lady that called? And this was when you and I first started, oh my gosh, almost 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And she called on the 25th anniversary of her son's birth.
I do remember.
She was giving her recliner that she rocked him in as a baby as his gift as he's going off to his first apartment, and she was buying a new recliner for herself. So she had that lovely story of the memories that she made in that recliner and is passing it to him, and now she's ready for a new one for herself. And at that time, we didn't have the power that we have today. We had a power button, but we didn't have 4 motors. We didn't have a wireless remote. We didn't have battery backup. Those little things that are the innovation of LaZBoy and how we create our frames and test them for 100,000 resolutions of cycles that allows us to have a limited lifetime warranty. It's that original recliner that just continues to have the innovation, the durability and stability, and the beauty and comfort. It's the creme de la creme.
Well, it's the assembly, it's the materials, it is the construction, and it's the big name brands. Remember, LaZBoy have partnered with Tempur-Pedic to create a TEMPURResponse seat cushion. And that is one of the secret kind of recipes as to really how this is so comfortable and how resilient and how it conforms to your body, right?
Yeah, so here's our video, which we're so honored to be a member of the HSN and Tempur family. It took scientists well over 3 years, and I can tell you, we're ready to bring it out, we had to pull it back. We're ready to bring it out, we pulled it back. Because the formula had to be just right. You know Tempur-Pedic for their mattresses.
Yes.
They are #1 name brand. Well, it took forever to get the right consistency to take that mattress comfort down to the size of a seat cushion. And we use LaZBoy's best-selling high resiliency foam. I'm gonna move my little bit of ketchup here out of our way to talk about that too. But this, I'm gonna hold the cue ball up. I don't know, that's at 2 feet maybe? Yeah. Drop it. This is what resilience foam does. It has a lot of comfort and give to it, and it responds. But then you put on top of that the Tempur-Pedic foam, and this is what Tempur-Pedic does. It stops, and then I have to press the cue ball down into the foam. This represents your body weight, and look at what happens. The body is completely engulfed or surrounded, if you will, by the comfort of the Tempur-Pedic. If I put my hand here, look what it does. It goes in and around each finger individually. When I get up, it responds back to its original natural position. So whoever sits in that recliner, this is surrounding the hips. It's surrounding the lower spine area, the backs of the legs. This is all the way from the back of the seat all the way to the tip of the leg rest, the footrest. So it's not just only where you sit. Remember, when you recline in LaZBoy, the seat gets deeper.
Yes.
It goes all the way to the back, all the way to the tip of the toes. So I say feet to seat to feet.
Right. And then just to kind of show you, for those worried about, you know, I mean, leather. I mean, we know that leather is certainly the best of the best. But you're going to be in this every single day. We're going to have maybe breakfast, lunch, and dinner in this. We're going to have treats in this and snacks in this. Our pets are going to be on this. Is it going to stand the test of time? And Amy, the easy answer is?
Absolutely. So I put the ketchup on before we took the break, right? And this is all. So imagine if you don't get it all and you've smeared some of it on there, right? Well, yeah, that one of our gentlemen here said, oh, gross, right? But this is all you need. This is a regular kitchen sponge to clean up that extra sugar, because ketchup does have sugar in it. But imagine that's the baby's formula, or your little one and you're feeding them for the first time, they've got their applesauce, or the juice boxes, or breakfast juice, just like you said. Whatever gets spilled on this, you don't have to worry, because leather, being nature's fabric, also cleans beautifully.
And we can show you that, and that's in the ice color. That's the lightest of the colors that we have. This is obviously in our final 15 minutes, the moment where we'd love to invite you to shop The pricing we know is right. We know the pricing is right. It's hundreds and hundreds of dollars saved. Manual or the Power XR. The manual's fantastic, it really is. Obviously, because we're offering the Power tonight for less than the price of manual at retail, there's a big, I suppose, surge of people ordering the Power. I mean, it makes a lot of sense because with the Power, you seemingly have an infinite number of ways in which you could customize it, and you control it from the headrest to the lumbar and just everything in between, which is wonderful. Savings are significant and they're important. And this LaZBoy will be delivered to you within 28 days. I know we will all continue to see the crazy delays on furniture orders. In many cases, it's several months. Not the case if you order this today. Remembering and reminding you, this is the only today's special of the year. It is the biggest value of the year. Even though it's only March, it is the only today's special of the entire year, and it's all leather. It is the Larson. It's a specially upgraded LaZBoy that we know is a winner. So maybe the only decision left is what color? Well, it just so happens that not just a product expert for over 2 decades at LaZBoy, but Amy is also a very talented interior designer. Amy, please give us your thoughts on the 4 colors.
Well, you know, we haven't been in studio in 3 years, right? So I always enjoy bringing pillows just to show you how colors can work in your home. So if you have nothing but a neutral palette, I want you to see this goes incredibly with every one of these chairs. Look at the chestnut. If you have lots of gray tones and you're wondering, I'm done with gray because my floor's gray, the kitchen's gray, some of our furniture is gray. Now, what can go with it? Look at the chestnut with gray. This means it goes perfectly with natural wood tones.
Yes.
Bring your grays in with your blues. You said it. There is nothing like a set of blue, your pair of blue jeans that goes with everything in your wardrobe. So does navy. And then you bring this down to the ice tones, and look what ice does. It doesn't matter what colors you're using. Ice makes every color pop. Look at this. So all of these just make jewel tones and earth tones pop. And that's why you can choose any color, and that's what we did with HSN. What color will go with everyone's home? And these are the ones we all agree.
I love that example and that demonstration. I mean, it really brings home the versatility of all 4 colors. You really cannot go wrong with any of them. Are you still seeing that trend of lighter colors as well for in-home fashion and decor?
Absolutely, and more people, because of the technology and the color ranges that we can have, whether it is fabric or today with leather, those nice light colors is what she's been wanting for a very long time.
Okay, well, if you do want the ice, very big seller for us tonight, and obviously a winner. This is the navy. We have about 50 left. I will tell you this is important to know. You know, we changed the clocks tonight.
Yes, we do.
Oh my gosh.
I hope I make it tomorrow morning.
I know. So if you're watching, don't forget the clocks changed tonight. They go back or forwards?
Forward.
Forwards, spring forward, right? What was I even going to say? I was going to talk about the clocks. Okay, by the time you wake up in the morning, this navy, if there's any left, there's going to be like 5 left. We have 50 left in navy. So you are the only one that can buy the navy. Nobody tomorrow lunchtime is buying the navy, or tomorrow afternoon can buy the navy. You are the only one that can order the navy because it is now nearly sold out completely. Amy, the chestnut continues to do very, very well.
It's a classic.
It's a classic, right?
It's a classic.
Okay, and then the gray?
Yes.
Is the gray still selling? Yes. Okay, so the gray, very popular. The chestnut's about to fall under 100. The navy's nearly sold out. The ice is doing very well. You're seeing the trend that we've got tonight. Should we sit on the manual for a second?
Oh, please, please, because they do work differently than the Power.
Right.
And the manual is like LaZBoy recliners. It's our staple.
Yes.
Now, LaZBoy recliners come in 2 pieces. So this is your manual recliner. And that's what's so great about it. If you ever need to move a recliner in your home, the backs lock onto the base, but this, look at this. This is all they do. They slip on. And you sit down and you start using that gorgeous arc handle. If it's the power version that you buy tonight and you want to move it in your home, it's the same thing. The back slides right onto the base. You just have to connect the power connections, and you'll see that right here. We even color code them so you know which pairs go together. So there's a darker orange and a lighter orange. That way you won't get them confused, because there's 2 motors in the base and 2 in the seat. Plug it into that DIN locking connector, plug it into your surge protection power box, plug it into the wall.
Easy.
It's super easy. And we do it so that I can even carry a back of a recliner if a couple gentlemen or a father and a son or 2 people can carry the base. The manual recliner is the LaZBoy staple. It's the rocker. It's so comfortable to rock in. It is a single touch arc handle. Now, when I say arc, it's also our longest handle. So if you have short arms like I do, you don't have to worry about, reaching because that throws your back off, and that's not what LaZBoy's about. It's also a 3-position locking footrest. So there's the 3 positions. You can either tilt back, and look, that leg rest will come right where I want it to come. The chair seems to know what's best for my body. If I want to recline and then kick off a little bit, same thing, it comes right there. This is the manual part. You will hear clicking when you get this. It is not broken. A lot of people think when you start hearing noise, something's broken, right? No, that means your chair is engaging and locking in every set that you put it in so that it will not collapse. Have you ever been in a chair before that you recline and somebody went to, like a child, get in it and the footrest falls?
Sure.
It's because it was not a LaZBoy.
Right.
It's the genuine LaZBoy's lock in position. And then when you lower the handle, you will hear a larger ping. And that is what we call the sound of comfort. That means your chair now unlocked and it's ready for you to rock again.
I mean, whichever you choose, the manual or the power, I know you're going to enjoy, truly. You will cherish this chair. You will cherish this recliner. The one things that are simply, without any confusion or any doubt, the biggest name brand, the most desirable name brand for home comfort is LaZBoy. Nobody does it better. Nobody's done it better since 1927. This is the best you can buy. And if you buy it today, I can save you a fortune, and I mean a fortune. This is LaZBoy. Who needs to discount LaZBoy? We discount LaZBoy, but it's only for one day. That's the exciting thing about it. This is the all premium leather. This is not a faux leather recliner. This is all genuine leather, and it is the only today's special of the year. A lot of people, when we had our pre-production meeting earlier, said, well, there'll be one in July or in October. There isn't. This day in March is the only day when we have this as a today's special, which means the biggest saving, maximizing the value. An upgraded recliner with all the extras that we know you're gonna love. A limited lifetime warranty, flex pay available over 5 months with no fees and no interest and no penalty for spreading the cost over 5 months. We're proud to be able to offer that. VIP financing if you have an HSN credit card. If you have an HSN credit card, a QVC Q card, or a Zulily credit card, we're all part of the same family. We're gonna spread the cost over 18 months. Which means you bring the price down to as little as $61 or $88 if you do go for that power version. Again, the savings today are monster sized. The manual would normally be around $2,000. You're getting it for under $1,100. The power would normally be around $2,400. You're getting it for $1,599. And again, that's on flex pay as well. The delivery, we absolutely will get this to you within 28 days. And remember, obviously, when we start to say we're selling them out, which we are, the Navy's nearly sold out now, and the, I think it's the Chestnut, forgive me, they're all selling so quickly, but the Chestnut as well is under 100 left. I don't want you to rush and feel obligated. When we deliver this to you with our white glove delivery service, neither Amy or I or the LaZBoy company or HSN would want you to keep it unless you loved it. And if you don't, you call us and we will organize the return and make sure you get a refund of the purchase price. The one thing that you know though, Amy, better than anybody, is that once you try a LaZBoy, you never ever want to be without.
You know, it's one of those where you sit down and you say, ah, just ah. You know, the amount of stress that we're all under, whether you are working from home or working on the road, right? We all get tired. For 3 years, my LaZBoy recliner was my office chair. Right. Now I'm back in studio, right? But that's, if you are working from home, why not have a LaZBoy as your chair?
For sure.
Your laptop is in your lap, right? And oh, by the way, we have a USB charging port on the side, so you can charge your devices while you're sitting here. Why not have your feet up? You know, every time you recline and you raise your leg rest, you are taking stress away from the spine, the hip flexors, the body relaxes. You can raise your headrest, just as Adam just did. I don't have to move, let the chair move for you. I don't have to do a thing. Don't lift a finger, just use that one button, your favorite, or save it in your memory. And when someone's knocking at the door, hit your home button and get up and go right to it. It's whisper quiet so you can rock the baby or not wake someone else who maybe has to rest in the home. We've done it all for you. All you have to do is make the decision on HSN, right? What color and which mechanism.
That's it. I mean, that really is it. And you've got so much to look forward to. It's more than just a recliner. It's just, it becomes an integral part of your life. To watch TV or to have a nap or to read a book or listen to Audible, to listen to your favorite podcast. You know, we joke